If you're a certain type of person, I'm about to show you the coolest Terraria mod you've seen in a long time. So right now, this looks like normal Terraria, right? The grass, the trees, the guide. But if I open up this, it's a card game. Someone turned Terraria into a card game, and it's kind of amazing. I checked it out the other day. I wanted to make a video on it then, but I got busy. So you've got the guide, right? And this is how you get started with the mod, because you can challenge the guide to a card duel. You win 2 of those, good things happen. Let's duel. Forest 1. I'm really hoping I get to go first so I can explain it. I have. I've gone first. Here's the premise, though. We're going to place down creatures on the board. The enemy is also going to place creatures on the board. And it's our goal to use our creatures to kill their creatures. For every card that we take down, the enemy loses a heart. And every card that we lose a heart. So the first one to 0 hearts loses. At the start of a duel, you both draw 5 random cards from your deck. And there are 3 different types of cards. You've got creature cards like this one. You've got item cards like this one. And you've also got townfolk cards like this one, which are pretty powerful. And also, it's kind of decided at the start, one of you will go first. This time, we are going first. If you want a creature to deal damage like we do, you place it on this row. And if you want a creature like this squirrel to be more defensive, but not attack, you place it on the back row. Placing cards down is completely free, but actually using the card costs mana. You can see here, we're started out with 1 mana crystal in this round. Next round, we'll have 2 mana crystals to use. The round after that, we'll have 3, and it replenishes each round. If you place something down, you can't use it straight away. So like, we've placed this down, but we can't attack with it. We don't have the mana to attack with it anyway. Since we do have it, I'm going to use my guide card to draw 2 extra cards. And that has given us another creature card to attack. It's also given us an accessory. Should we use this? Let's use it. Why not? We're going to pass it to the guide, and then I'll explain what the guide is up to. If you like card games, this is so cool. So they've placed down a zombie and a slime. They've also placed down a squirrel like we did. This squirrel gives a buff. Forest Cheer. Target allies next attack this turn deals +1 damage. But it costs 1 mana to use that skill or that buff. So I don't want to use it because I've only got 2 mana to use. I think what I'm going to do is place another squirrel back here. And then since we do have the mana, we may as well deal a little damage. So we'll take 1 off this slime. And as you can see, the health of the slime is decreased. Let's pass it back to the guide. The guide has equipped a shackle. And he's also like almost taken us out. That's fine. We're going to place down a zombie here. Do we use a mana to heal? I think we do. We've healed up. We're going to deal damage. Let's deal 1 damage to this slime. We're kind of weak. I'm not going to lie. It's not looking good already. And with that, you can see our first card is gone. We have lost a heart. The thing about this is, because we don't have a card blocking our back row, they can now go straight for the back row. And this squirrel only has 5 health, as you can see. So it's a pretty weak creature. If I had an extra creature, I'd put it in front to keep us safe. But I do not. So we're kind of out of luck already. I'm going to use the squirrel skill on this zombie here. And then I'm going to deal 4 damage to this slime and take it out. We have an extra mana crystal. I don't think we need to do anything here. I think what they're going to do is attack our back row. Yeah, there you go. Look at that. Look at that. With an enchanted nightcrawler of all creatures. We just got a bunny, which is awesome. The bunny has like a really cool buff. Essentially, at the start of a round, you can use the bunny to get an extra mana crystal, which is kind of cool, right? So let's do the squirrel buff again. And we're going to use it to hurt this slime. We also have a little extra mana, so we're going to take that slime out completely. Slime is off the board. That's good. So now it's 2-2. So we're going to pass it to back to the guide. We're already on to turn 10. So they've placed down a bunny. They buffed with that squirrel. They've done 2 bits of damage. It's not looking good for us. It's actually not looking good. Let's use our bunny skill to gain an extra mana. Let's use our squirrel again on this zombie here. And we're going to take out this worm. And we have 2 mana left. So, because this zombie is probably going to die, and we're not going to have it around anymore, let's give a copper short sword to this demon eye. Let's use our mana, but next time around, it's going to be a little stronger. Let's see if this doesn't kill us in this one turn. No, we're good. We're good. And they're not attacking. Oh, wait, are they going to attack? Yeah, okay. I'm not surprised. Right, so let's give a buff to our eye. Let's get an extra bit of mana. Let's attack for... Oh, if we could... Wait, actually, here's the play. Here's the play. We give the copper short sword to the eye, and then we use the eye to kill the bunny. And there we go. We've won. Amazing. Did I explain the game well enough? I hope so. So for winning, we get 2 cards, or 2 card packs to add to our deck. So I'll show you this in a second. So that's the first pack, and this is the second pack. How cool is that? Oh, it's amazing. So this is our deck here. It's comprised of 20 cards. But for example, I could say maybe take 2 shackles out, and I want more creatures to pop up. So let's add in the possessed armor and a wraith. And now I'm back up to 20. I'm facing the guide again because I want to show you what happens when you beat the guide twice. I'm going to deal 3 damage and then another 2. That wipes out the guide. This game is so good. It's so good. Right. For that, I got 4 forest packs. Look at that. Look, we got a party girl. We got Thorns Potion, Wandering Eyes, Harpies. You get so much. Duel Invitation, Consumable. Wager your soul for Terra TCG Glory. Used in the presence of any pre-hard mode boss to start a game of Terra TCG with your soul on the line. Be warned, the consequences for losing are deadly. So yeah, if you have this card and there's a pre-hard mode boss around, you challenge the boss to a card game. And that's how you beat the bosses in the mod. Is that not incredible? King Slime, where you at? You're over here. Let's play a card game. It's so cool. It's so cool. I love card games. Like, it's the reason I've got, you know, so many hundreds of hours in The Witcher. Okay, right. So I've placed down my 2 creatures here. You can see on the back line, you have the actual King Slime itself. So we're just going to play this how we can. We're going to upgrade that, and we'll see what happens. So I've not seen how these work. Oh, they hit bad. I have not tried a Harpy before, but it says, may attack blocked enemies. These are important kind of cards, because it means they can pass over the front line and go straight to the back. We can't use this until the next round, but we'll give it a proper go. Okay, let's get rid of you, because you've got 3 damage. That is quite a lot. Oh, and I don't have any mana left to do another attack. It's fine. We're going to be okay. What's that? A mother slime? Oh, I'm terrified. Oh, wow. Okay, so it's knocked us out in 1. Let's give a copper short sword to our Harpy. And we only have 2 mana to use now, but we can deal 3 damage against the King Slime itself. Only problem is they're easily gonna... I should have used that at the start. They're easily gonna take my Harpy out. I know it. Let's see what happens. But if it was me, that's what I'd do. I'd take the Harpy out straight away. No, they've gone for the zombie. Wow. And the cool thing is, you still have to beat it in time. So I'm going to use my bunny, my squirrel. I'm going to buff you. We're going to take 4 away from you. But the only problem is the second we get to the next round, I am dead. Let me give you a healing potion. But it ain't saving you. I think what they might do is take these out straight away. If they take these out, that might work in our favor. They don't kill the Harpy. They did not kill the Harpy. This is great. Buff you, buff you. Do 4 damage to you. This could die in 1 hit, though. but I think they're going to go for the weaker lot. But to be fair, they could probably kill my bunny and then kill this. Yep. Oh, no. Yeah. I've lost. And I've lost because I couldn't actually attack. Seriously, if card games are your sort of thing, please go download this mod. I'll leave a link to it in the description.